and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Health Professions. The faculty representatives of Ferris State University. the President and stage dignitaries. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem. Please feel free to join soloist Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We are delighted that you, the families and friends of our graduates, have come to witness this occasion, which celebrates their accomplishments. My name is Sheila McEachran, and I'm a faculty member in the College of Health Professions. Carrying the symbolic mace and representing the Academic Senate is Kathy Harlan. Marshals representing the faculty members are Gail Billard and Michelle Weemus. Today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet from Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of the Ferris State University Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them for their assistance. Now allow me to present the stage dignitaries who will rise as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Board of Trustees Chair Paul Boyer from Ada. President David L. Eisler. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Paul Blake. Academic Senate Vice President Charles Bacon. Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, Jeremy J. Mishler. Vice President for Student Affairs, Janine Ward-Roof. Trustee, Alicia M. Baker from Mount Clemens. Trustee, Aaron R. Brown from East Lansing. Trustee, Ana L. Ramirez-Sines from Rockford. Trustee, Rupesh Srivastava from Wixon. Trustee, Arthur L. Tebow from Walloon Lake. Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley L. Armstrong. Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion, David Pilgrim. Vice President and General Counsel, Miles J. Postema. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Jerry L. Scobie. Extended and International Operations Dean, Cheryl K. Clucci. Library Dean, Scott Garrison. College of Arts and Sciences Dean, Rick S. Kurtz. College of Education and Human Services Dean, Stephen Reifert. And College of Health Professions Dean, Matthew O. Arianju. Would you please join me in acknowledging them? Officially presiding over this commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees and Ferris State University President David L. Eisler. President Eisler?
It's a pleasure to welcome each of you, family, friends, honored guests, members of our Board of Trustees, faculty and staff colleagues, and most importantly, you, our graduates. As a university community, we are immensely proud of each of you. It's a true honor to stand before you today, the class of 2015. This is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. At such time, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment so we can express our thanks to them. I begin with our faculty, who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about our students. I would ask that our faculty rise so we can express our thanks to them. I also want to thank our staff, who each contribute in their way for you, our students. In doing so, I would note their many contributions to our ceremony, the beautiful decorations here today, and the commencement program, which provides information on our university, its degree programs, and today's ceremony. Now the special guests with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They have planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'd be willing to guess that there are also some proud grandparents here also. Grandparents, please stand. For some graduates, there are spouses or significant others who have stood by them in both good and tough times and supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who have had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework assignments. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Children? Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here. Please stand so we can thank you for being here with us today. Graduates, in a few moments you'll be crossing this stage. Two helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. Each and every one of our graduates who crosses this stage today has a story that includes parents, family and friends who supported them, teachers on all levels who have educated, challenged, prepared, and motivated them, as well as their own commitment, effort, and sacrifice that allowed them to reach this landmark today. Our graduates are the embodiment of the hopes and dreams we all have for a better future, one which their skills and perseverance will make possible. Over the past few weeks, I have visited with our graduates, listening to them, hearing their stories, and learning about their experiences. These students crossing our stage today are more than outstanding. These are extraordinary people who all have compelling stories behind the degrees they are receiving today. Perhaps the easiest way to illustrate this is to share just one such example with you. This graduate stands out for her perseverance in pursuing a college degree and laboratory career, even though she faced a number of potential barriers to success. But as she says, "When I want something, I go for it." When she was 2 years old, this graduate suffered a case of meningitis, which resulted in her loss of hearing. When she was 9 years old, she was one of the first to receive a cochlear implant at Children's Hospital in Detroit. This graduate's positive attitude and her sense of humor are two of her great strengths and are qualities that those who know her most use to describe her. Also, her determination. She has always found ways to follow her interests, whether that was sports, outdoor activities, or her studies. She graduated from Alpena High School with honors, although nationally, 2/3 of the hearing impaired do not earn a high school diploma. Before starting at Ferris, she also earned an associate's degree from the Rochester Institute of Technology and worked as a phlebotomist at both Holland Community Hospital and Mid-Michigan Medical Center. After a difficult period in her life, she returned to live in Clare with her parents, who have always been strong supporters of her. She applied to Ferris and began making the 120-mile round-trip daily commute to earn her degree in medical laboratory sciences. As clinical coordinator Sandra Cook says, this graduate does not complain, and when discussing potential challenges in the clinical setting, she cheerfully makes some suggestions or comes up with ideas about what might work. The words, "I can't," or "it won't work," are not in her vocabulary. She is currently performing an internship at Covenant Healthcare, which she says is an awesome experience, and one which has put her education into practice. While this graduate has herself put in the hard work in both the classroom and the laboratory, she wants to thank those who have helped her achieve this goal today. She says she wouldn't have reached this milestone if it wasn't for her family, her parents, Pat and Gary Standen, siblings Melissa, Craig, and Mike, aunt and uncle Winnie and Carl Bryans, boyfriend Steve. At Ferris, she extends thanks to the university's disability services and interpreters, Alice Ort and Amanda Hurt. She says she likes Ferris because of the small classes and attention from faculty members, especially Dan DeRene, Sandy Cook, and Sarah Pelton. It's my great pleasure to present to you Alicia Standen. I would ask that she stand and be recognized. Alicia. Would her family also stand? Would Alicia's family also stand, please? Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success and fulfillment as you begin the next stage of your journey. In addition to the times of success and advancement, you will inevitably face times of challenge and uncertainty. Alicia Standen offers an extraordinary example how each of us can work through those times by not allowing what is outside of us to hold us back, but instead drawing upon what is inside of us to always move forward. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2015.
We now take pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University class of 2015. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we ask that the families and friends of the graduates remain in their seats for the complete ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take pictures of each graduate. Following the ceremony, we invite the family and friends to take photos in front of the stage. For safety purposes, the platform will be closed. The academic deans will now assist President Eisler and Provost Blake to confer the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University class of 2015.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees in the College of Health Professions please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean Adeyanju will present the master's degree candidates.
On behalf of the College of Health Professions, I'm honored and privileged to present to you this candidate for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree, as they apply to you individually with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Health Professions.
Family members may be seated. Graduates, please come forward as directed by the ushers. Anita Lynn Riddle. Jessica Lynn McCluskey. Corinne Claire Bradley. Kristen J. DeYoung. Ladies and gentlemen, the master's graduates of the College of Health Professions.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees and certificates in the College of Health Professions please rise? Will their families also rise? Joining them are 3 graduates from the College of Engineering Technology who will be in a Ferris competition during their college ceremony tomorrow. So will they also please rise, and their families please rise. Dean Adeyanju will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Health Professions, I'm honored and privileged to present to you this candidate for the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Associate in Applied Science. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the bachelor and associate degrees as they apply to you individually, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, College of Health Professions graduates.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by the ushers. Starnika Denise Johnson. Rashinia Woods. Megan Marie Budweg. Angela Marie Martella. Megan Yvonne LaMarche. Becky L. Johnson. Bailey Elise Weidenhammer. Megan Nicole Blackburn. Marissa K. Longcore. Miranda J. Vareki. Allison May Unsicker. Shumatria Leveran Cleveland. Jamie Lynn Kaur. Crystal J. Weibel. Allison Marie Nye. Sarah Jean Cass. Trista Alice Bischoff. Raquel Ray Ulrich. Caitlin Ann Monahan. Karina Ann Ribka. Alicia Y. Standen. Courtney Margaret Madsen. Brittany Marie Wharton. Perry Leanne McLaughlin. Jacqueline May Vanis. Rachel Yvonne Broker. Taylor Louise Storm. Samantha Ann Evans. Kelly Lynn Wasnot. Denise Cheryl Montero. Kristen Marie Kubik. Amanda Marie Anderson. Spencer Lane Gilmore. Alicia Caitlin Elmore. Taylor Rose DeSico. Emma Grace Young. Nicole Ann Elizabeth Hammer. Krista Kane McGuire. Alexandria Louise Burtwell. Brandy Lynn Brandenburg. Robert Lee Welch. Shauna Christine Kovac. Cindy Conroy Bradley. Haley Ann Patterson. Jeremy David Heinrich. Jesse Lynn Barker. Ariel Allison Lucas. Elizabeth Ann Bernard. Brian Samuel Surdell. Nicole E. Sporing. Robin May Stranias. Sorry. Jenna Erica Cowherd. Casey Lynn Walsh. Bailey Lynn Lautner. Paige I. Feifeld. Benjamin W. Gravitt. Zachary James Ferris. Sean Michael Gray. Tyler Richard Houghton. Carter Stephen Roth. Tyler Scott Schrader. Melissa Ann Ray. Brittany Marie Bailey. Katie Lynn Cranny. Elizabeth M. Degelbeck. Kelly Kathleen Beers. Jillian Joyce Queen. Bree Ann Miller. Caitlin Nicole Paris. Brandy Ann Huss. Stacy Annette Valley. Rebecca Rose Priest. Julia Grace Durham. Sean Kevin Bolin. Noel Coiter. Chanel Cecilia Rosignol. Jaleel Musa Alhirs. Carrie Ann Berger. Taylor Kristen Haubenstricker. Ashley Danielle Sen. Jennifer Joanne Smith. Demarie Arlisa Toggenbaugh. Melissa Ann Urbank. Ashlyn Celeste Chambers. Shay M. Van Kloppenberg. Kristen Nicole Ossip. Danielle Kathleen Loomis. Shannon K. Vandenberg. Megan Lynn Moore. Leora A. Bain. Amanda Nicole Sirio. Audra Elizabeth Shadell. Nicole Renee Ugansky. Krista Lynn Repisarda. Natalie Marie Reifel. Heather Nicole Hemker. Amy Lynn Giraz. Jessica Jean Knox. Nicole Lynn Turner. Jennifer Hannah Valkema. Douglas Scott Marshall Jr. Edison Bernard Sexton. Robert Patrick Friedel II. John Cody Demeter. Brittany Ann Swan. Melissa D. Vaughn. Caitlin Elizabeth Joy. Lauren S. Brock. Jordan Lee Franson. Sophia Louise Shepherdson. Caitlin Marie Allinger. Anne Marie Olsowitz. Vincent Knight Jr. Kelsey Nicole Mosner. Ashley Rose Sytak. Ashley Rose Belmore. Chelsea Jade Hoberling. Andrea Joy Sizowitz. Kate Marie Riduta. Chelsea Lynn Peters. Shauna L. Scott. Kyra Renee Height. Heather Michelle Smithy. Rachel Morgan Sear. Christina K. Flynn. Megan Lynn DeYoung. Haley Ann Martone. Amy Diane Denert, excuse me. Heather M. Marie DeVos. Kaylee Rose Hoffmeister. Chelsea Ray Lutz. Marjana L. Barnes. Carol Jean Zinn. Valerie A. Lulaka. Rashawn K. Hall II. Kelsey May Taylor. Jareen M. Bramble. Angelique Christy Kenyon. Christine Dawn Huberts. Kyle E. Weidman. Michael Andrew Martin. Elizabeth Carolyn Fry. Christina Ann Stafford. Mai Nguyen. Catherine Marie Luzak. Mariah Kiri McDade Cognita. Christopher James Rizzo. Angela Ann Becker. Elizabeth Ann Rickert. Erica Lindsay Batter. Matthew Eric Miller. Sarah Elizabeth Staple. Nancy Core Mann. Tiffany Simone Jones. Kelly Marie Young. Erin Lynn Carr. Dana Holly Akers. Amanda Marie Jewell. Emily Ann Courtney Borkowitz. Danielle Marie Matz. Nicole Lynn Burgess. Jillian Elizabeth Cole. Brittany Malin Braye. Amanda Ray Guy. Emily Jane Ebright. Kristen Nicole Meeson. Maria Amanda Hall. Kelsey Marie Barron. Marie Sue Scriptapak. Maria Rose LaCarey. Hillary M. Colbury. Megan Elizabeth Lammers. Aubrey Lynn Heyer. Kaylee Rose Barnes. Miranda Lynn Tyler. Samantha I. Copson. John Anthony Borgia. Christopher William Geetson. Brittany Lynn Jeanette. Stephania Palicio. Kayla Marie Fitzpatrick. Johanna Grace McFarland. Lindsay Marie Durga. Lindsay Ruth Chivik. Tracy Marie Gregory. Susan E. Kasheda. Kristen Nicole Fowler. Jessica Rose Bieber. Leanna Nicole Stanek. Kimberly Sue Wanch. Megan K. Thompson. Megan Amelia Sanders. Cody Allen Laramie. Mara Ann Jackson. Joe's Laura Kinde. Brooke K. Valensue. Alexis Morgan Cook. Rochelle Catherine Schultz. Caitlin Veronica Mraz. Michelle Jan Wagner. Valerie Kathleen Rulig. Showa Lee. Hannah Jennings Polson Hoffman. Dina Ann Drost. Elizabeth Arlene Ray. Tracy Julie Tran. Andrea Michelle Talmadge. Shayna Marie Donahue. Michaela Nicole Kern. Melody L. Haynell. Trevin D. Bellinger. Jessica K. Juarez. Stephen David Lurie. Joseph James Garreau. Robert David Wright. Cameron Louise Lewis Butcher. Patrick Stanley Dishinder. Erica Lynn Johnson. Kendra Elizabeth Smith. Nicole Moore. Jordan Ashley Jenks. Holly A. Trapp. Andrea C. Peterson. Allison Mary Simcock. Andrew James Smith. Nathan Todd Griswold. Lee Ann Kuhnman. Tracy Ann Stark. Brittany Allen Klug. Courtney Marie List. Gail Lynn Luskin. Kimberly Ann Larson Hunt. Anna Elizabeth Ingersoll. Vincent John Peterangelo. Samantha K. Roten. Kyle Todd Leonard. Tia Marie Myers. Misty Lynn Needham. Nicole Lee Mushinsky. Tori Gwynn Carrick. Tara Christine Wernette. Anna Rose Hooker. Heather Lynn Evans. Hannah K. Renfro. Ashley Ann Rapp. Micah Allen Marana. Miranda Michelle Durr. Ashley Ann Rebeck. Abigail Ann Hendrickson. Charles James Adams. Lucas Charles Johnson. Gregory John Yonker. Joseph Earl Lemons. Fawn Leanne Luke. Sarah Todd Young. Jessica Ann Miller. Haley Sue Fish. Lisa Marie Terrell. Gloria Arlia Miller. Amanda Grace Lapine. Elizabeth A. Brewster. Nicole Ray Foley. Kelsey Michelle Collings. Lauren Catherine Carlson. Brianna Ray Grimm. Kaylin Marie Lindquist. Amanda Adams. Lisa Marie Draves. Chelsea Lynn Kirby. Austin Scott McGee. Andrew Kyle Baxter. Cody James Waller. Monique Ann Holmes. Kayla Ann Gilbert. Gregory Harrison Freiberger. Scott Richard Atkins. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Health Professions.
Will all of our graduates please stand? Graduates? There's a long-standing tradition at commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps as a symbol of your accomplishment. I invite all graduates of the class of 2015 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. Please be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Associate Vice President for External Relations and Executive Director of the Ferris Alumni Association, will now bring you greetings from the Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. We will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes, so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. And remember, you are and always will be a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you.
please remain standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony. Thank you for sharing this special day with us.